out. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 58, please. Right? Yeah, so that's the RFID chip. It's a form of biometric surveillance, right? Bio means life, metric means measure. And you know what surveillance is? Look, we've been surveyed all along.
Yeah, the cameras, yeah.
Everybody can see, right? Let's hear this. Right here, let's come out here every week, right?
They're falling out here.
Every week,
the bigger community, let's go.
We get a commandment from the Most High.
Yeah.
We come out here on the street. So this is where the people is, this is where the message has to be brought. Not behind no building, not behind no church. Alright? Give me Acts chapter 7, verse 48, please. That the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands. Alright? You all listen to a quick word? Alright. Give me yours here.
Deuteronomy.
Come on this side, come on this side.
Deuteronomy 28:58. If thou wilt not observe to do all the words of this law,
right, the law, statutes, and commandments, church and thing, they have to believe in that God. The law, statutes, and commandments done away with now, but the Most High never do, he never take away that. That stand is the reason why the places in the way it is chaos, confusion, is because people move away from the law, statutes, and commandments. Really, Israel, which are the 12 tribes, right, which are the Negroes and the Latinos and the natives, right? Go ahead. They say if you do not keep these laws, go ahead.
If thou wilt not observe to do all the words of this law that are written in this book, that thou mayst fear this glorious and fearful name, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai.
That's the name of the Lord. The name of the Father is Yahweh, and the name of the Son is Yahushai. It is in the Hebrew now.
I learned that in Divine and Destiny Church.
Alright. Go ahead.
Then Yahweh will make thy plagues wonderful.
He'll make the plagues wonderful. You may watch that?
Yeah.
Say that is the plagues. Right, go ahead.
And the plagues of thy seed, even great plagues.
Go ahead.
And of long continuance, and sore sickness, and of long continuance.
So what we see, we have plagues like what? Cancer. We have plagues like diabetes. We have plagues like arthritis. The lung, the jaw now. People suffer before they die, right? Go ahead.
Moreover, he will bring upon thee, continue,
go ahead,
all the diseases of Egypt.
All the diseases of Egypt. So when we was in Egypt, when Moses went to Pharaoh and said, let my people go, he brought sickness and sores upon them.
And upon everyone.
Right? Go ahead.
When people saw it, they started to bawl and scream.
Right?
Which thou wast afraid of. And they shall cleave unto thee.
Right? They shall cleave unto thee. Continue.
Also every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law. Then
every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of the law.
Yeah.
This is a plague. This here is going to plague the people. You know why? Because they're going to tell, according to Revelation chapter 13 verse 16, anybody can get that from me real quick? If we will not be able to buy nor sell unless we take the chip. That's going to be the new monetary system.
The chip is this.
Right, the mark of the beast. Right?
Yeah, it's scanning just like when you're buying food in your supermarket now.
Right. So watch, that's going to be a plague. You know why? Because if it don't take the chip, you're not going to eat. But if you don't take the chip and hold fast to the Most High, in faith, He will provide for you. Right? Right. There are people who don't know this. They don't know this truth. So they're going to take the chip willingly, and guess what? Revelation 14 says anybody who take that mark. Now Revelation 14 and 13, please.
14 and 13. Revelation chapter 14 and 13. And I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, right, blessed are the dead. That's the one? 13 and 16. 14 and 16.
Yeah, boy, yeah.
Revelation 14 and 9.
Revelation 14 and 9. And the third angel follows them, saying, with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast, and his image, and receive the mark in the forehead,
in the what? In the what?
In the forehead, or in their hand. the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High,
Drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High. Continue.
which is poured out upon the mixture into the cup.
It is poured out without mixture. In other words, the Most High is not going to have remorse. He's not going to spare you. Right? He will destroy you.
One time, immediately.
Into the cup of his indignation.
Right, because plenty people here coming, they'll see us, they're hearing this, and they're fighting against it. They say that we are false prophet. Right? We're not teaching the truth. If this is not the truth, what is the truth? Right?
They don't know what is the truth.
They don't know what is the truth. Right? They never search out the truth because you know why? All they study is a what? It's a revolt. Right? That's like what they did in the days of Noah. And they, you know that's right. Noah prophesied to them. He prophesied, he told them the flood was coming, And they didn't listen. Right, they didn't listen. So who was saying
what he said.
Right, so who was saying? Noah his wife, his three sons, and their 3 wives. Right? And that was over a long period of time. Right? That was like 100 years. I think it was 100 years. For him to build the ark and everything. Right? You know why I don't try? Yeah, you have the ship, Jeffo?
Someone did this for you, or you all did this?
Just in the days of Noah.
Someone did this for you all, or you all self did this?
Right, we have a network of brothers across the 4 corners of the world.
Yeah.
We have elders, we have elder brothers. The knowledge was given to first.
Yeah.
And they compile these art.
And people say.
Yeah, so we just get on the internet and I get to print it out.
But this actually on the internet like this, yeah?
Yeah.
So if I wanted that, I can get it on the internet.
GMS info channel. Great Millstone. Greatmillstone.info.com.
I will look for this because I will appreciate if I could get one of this and put it in my neighborhood and stick it up. I won't put it in front of the bars, but like the shops, I'll put it there. Let people get a look and try and read and get some wisdom and knowledge.
What you need to do is keep on coming out here and start and listen.
Yes, I will do that.
Continue. We're going to be here.
What days?
Huh? Most for this month, most likely every Friday.
Every Friday?
Right?
I'll appreciate it and I'll show my face there.
Yeah, man.
I wish I could stay and take a little more,
yeah.
But I need to go and pick up my young daughter. Right? So I appreciate that blessings,
yeah,
guidance to every one of us.
Yeah.
Most merciful, most gracious. What is the boss? Some people that say Allah, some people that say the Most High.
There's one God.
Some people that say Jah. But there's one God and one God alone.
What is his name?
Yahweh.
What is his son name?
Yahweh Shai.
Right. So in Hebrew is Yahweh, but Hashem Yahweh Shai.
My name is Jason. Jason. Some people just pronounce it as Jason.
You know what I mean?
No, I never really look up on it.
Look it up. Words have meaning. Words have
always.
Look it up. I don't know what it means. Look it up.
I will look
I have
it
the
up.
precept for you when you're ready there.
Yeah. Right.
So,
This is Matthew 24 and 37. And as the day of Noah was, so also the coming of the Son of Man. For as in the days that were before,
God break it up.
continue, brother. I listen.
you had to break somebody break it. Somebody break it up. It says, but as the day of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Because when was the day of Noah, right? Remember, Noah was out prophesying, telling the people that this flood was gonna come, right? Because at that time there was no rain in the land, right? So the people that didn't believe, they were like, "What is man talking about? Where rain come from?" Right? Because what used to happen is that dew used to come up on the ground, and that was it. Rain. Yeah. And come up from the ground. Right? But rain never used to fall. Right? So he was out prophesying and telling them that this rain gonna come, that they turn from the sin and come in the ark, and they was mocking and scoffing. So we out here now prophesying, Yahweh shall return. right? And like the same thing what they're doing now, right? Back then they was doing it too. So the scripture said there is no new thing under the sun. Ecclesiastes 1:9. Get up for man.
That's right. So as we saw how we
Ecclesiastes
just
1:9.
now, and just like how we prophesying right now, and Noah was prophesying, it's the same thing we're doing again. We're prophesying that this is the RFID chip, right? The radio frequency identification chip, right? And this is coming, right? Guess what? It's already here. But right now it's about to be mandatory.
Also World War III.
Right? Now, the most I set up things, see that just now, the most I set up things that hopefully by next year or even this year, well, Donald Trump done in power, so-called power, right? So this chip going to be pushed even more. You understand? All of the food card and the stamp and all of these things going and cut off. Right?
To be skeptical, because if they get injured and they end up in the hospital, they could put it in your within the hospital and you're unconscious.
That would be happening even to prisoners.
Yeah.
You understand? They would promise you that, hey, I'm going to shorten the time for you. We're going to put this chip on you. You understand? Because they already make cars and a whole bunch of things.
Brothers, I ain't cutting on that course. I need to go and use the washroom. Coming back here now.
I just picked up, right? No. So that's what they're doing, right? They already make devices that this chip working with. You understand? Anyway, continue out.
Yeah, to back you up on the and the Most High would protect his servants, right? Who turn to him, which is the elect, the 1/3 of Israel, right? He would protect them who turn to him and repent and don't take the chip, like the brother say. They could put it in them unknown. But guess what? Yahweh would protect the servants them.
God.
Alright? So they can't put the chip in the servants of the Most High unknown. Right? They would offer you the chip. And it's up to you if you're going to take it or not. Because what they would do now, they would cut off food supply, they would take off the internet, these things that people are addicted to, because right now they are psyching people out and programming them to get addicted to these things that they make them believe that they cannot do without it. Alright?
See like here, watch, catch the fellow over there. Alright. You really don't understand what is it to do. The loss and believe in it, but if you call your heart to listen to the you don't want to hear. You understand? That must be too tight. But go ahead, I'll see like you.
It's like you, let me say something. So today I went to my son's school outing to ride horses and that kind of thing. So the man explaining, telling you about the horses or whatever. So he said the horses, all these horses have chips in it. And he said just now all of your children are going to be chipped. He said, fathers, yeah, are you going to chip your children? I shout out, no! So they're looking forward to the chip. Right? A lot of people out here looking forward to the chip, like that one with that t-shirt on.
Last night I was watching TV6, and in between the local news, they had an advertisement where this company, this information tech company, their services right now serve RFID chip, the binders or the folders, so that you won't lose your documents within the office, right? You won't misplace them. The whole building will be chipped and or RFID monitored, and the documents and the file folders will be chipped and numbered.
A good old file in cabinet not good enough.
Nah.
All kind of excuses to get it chipped.
It's right there on local. So it's like that form of advertisement to subdue the people, to seduce them into wanting it. But I mean, I did a video within the year, right? Exposing the information on the chip locally in Trinidad and Tobago, where under Section 34 Act number 11, right? It is legal that if you're incarcerated for you to be electronically monitored, right? The words are big enough that it can be chipped, because electronic monitoring, it doesn't have to say RFID monitoring, but within the Constitution it breaks down electronic monitoring. says what? Electronic monitoring, which includes a form of what? GPS. And we know that the RFID chip has GPS in it, right? It's all broken down. I don't have the information on me right now. I'll do a hard copy and have it on hand. But the next thing too, what? Kamla name, when Kamla was in past administration, when there was any past administration, she had the plans to what? RFID, monitor the children, as you were saying. Tim Gopi Singh was the Minister of Education, and he had all plans to put the chip in the school children. When those two boys got murdered in Nova, right? The newspaper article said that what? That just all the school children are going to be monitored. But this is something within the tertiary educational realm. I was going to university at some point in time, and the talk was in the air. The lecturers will talk about it, RFID monitoring. It's going to be the next thing. It's going to be the next monetary system. It's going to be the next form of GPS. I mean, the whole, how to say, initiation was what? To chip your pets. As you were saying, the chipping horses. Right? The chip, we know about chipping the dogs. Having that chip into the dogs. That was like what? The beta testing. Right? But it's advanced because what they do all the research and then they have 4 satellites that they send up in space called the Sentinel satellites. When they research the word Sentinel, when you look at the word Sentinel, it means the watchers, right? Or the watchmen, right? Them satellites are responsible for monitoring everything underneath the sea, underneath the earth, on the earth, underneath the sea, on the sea, and in the air, and in space, right? So you won't be able to hide. They show in the movie what? Minority Report.
I got in of course, but I'm about movie I'm trying to do money but then you talking. Have that showing you in the movie, right?
Right, Minority Report.
They have this thing flying in the air like a little chopper, and it's scanning. And the rest, if they know your name, they punch it into the computer in the room, it scan you out. You could be between 1,000,000 and 1.
That's true.
It's going and zoom straight to you.
They start bringing that in the video games.
Right.
Scanning you straight out, and you could be between 1,000,000. Within it scan you out.
3, 4.
Right. Yeah, when the camera's watching the back.
Watch out talking now, watch my pause.
Right.
It's going to scan you out between 1,000,000 and 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5 million. And bring up your picture on the whole screen. Whoop! And an arrow pointing directly where you is between the 1,000,000 or 3 million people.
Right now what is going on? It's all these cameras here. These people don't know that we're in a police state because we've been surveillance, we've been monitored.
Yeah, it come like you're under house arrest.
Right. They're saying this what for as an anti-crime preventative or whatever it is. But guess what? Guys, they're monitoring it, they weren't monitoring every move.
Could I get a number to keep in contact with all the guys?
Yeah, come to this side, Right? Go ahead, Asa.
Yeah, go ahead, bring out the scripture. Go ahead. Bring that scripture.
This is Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. The thing that had been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun.
Yeah, there is no new thing under the sun. So like the brother was reading, like in the day of Noah, the whole Matthew 24 and 31. Yeah, like in the day of Noah, Noah was prophesied and the people didn't believe. So it's like everything is going back, like it's a deja vu right now. Alright? It's playing over again. God. This is Matthew 24 and 38. Say for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day of Noah entered into the ark. Yeah, because we're really going on now. Everybody walking, driving their fancy cars, doing all, like nothing ain't going on. Like everything, like your neck, they get on the face of the next 200 more years to 1,000 more years. Like everything gonna be all good.
Ease.
Yeah, at ease. Can. Go ahead.
It's 2 Ezra chapter 8 verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that are in the latter time shall dwell in the world.